Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. We have another US women's national team roster drop today. Getting to this a little late because I had to cover VfL Wolfsburg's second leg Champions League qualification match against Paris FC. Unlike last time, I was kind of expecting the roster to come out sometime this week because I saw Norway's women's national team release their Nations League roster earlier this week too. So, the US has two international friendlies next week against Colombia. Game 1 is going to be Thursday, October 26th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Game 2 is going to be Sunday, October 29th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These games are going to be very interesting. Colombia in the World Cup had actually done really well. They got all the way to the quarterfinals where they were ultimately knocked out by England. I remember covering that match, and they put up a good fight against England. When it comes to these friendlies, I think this will be a good challenge for the US. I would like to see Mia Fischel get called up again, maybe Kat Macario too, but I'm open to whoever Twila Kilgore chooses. I thought she did really well with the team in the friendlies against South Africa. That being said, let's get into the roster, starting with the goalkeepers. Alright, so for goalkeepers, Aubrey Kingsbury, Casey Murphy, and Alyssa Nair. Not much to expect when it comes to the goalkeepers. Maybe in the past, I would have liked to see Bella Bixby, but I don't know. Angel City's 5-1 win against Portland on Sunday left me scratching my head. Not Bixby's best performance, but it's still probably best to stick with Kingsbury, Murphy, and Nair for now. Now, moving on to the defenders. For defenders, Alana Cook, Crystal Dunn, Emily Fox, Naomi Girma, Sofia Huerta, Casey Kruger, Becky Sauerbrunn, Emily Sonnet, and M.A. Vignola. I like these defenders. Emily Sonnet, though, will most likely be in the midfield. Again, I like Sonnet in the midfield. She's been doing well there, especially when it comes to international games. It's great to see Sofia Huerta back. During the September camp, she had to leave early due to a hamstring injury, and wasn't able to play in the matches against South Africa. Hopefully she'll be able to get some playtime in these friendlies. One player I was really impressed with during the South Africa friendlies was Casey Kruger. She was pressing in the attack and creating a lot of good chances. Same with Crystal Dunn. When it comes to Colombia, we need to see a lot of drive and press in the attack, and players like Huerta, Kruger, Dunn, and Fox as well like to press with the attack and create those chances. However, defense is also going to be essential as well. Colombia likes to attack, and they can be especially dangerous in transition. From what I've seen, Colombia will allow teams to come at them, but they'll also be patient and wait for teams to lose possession. Once that happens, then they'll strike. So when it comes to the US, the backline is needing to watch out for Colombia's transitions. Overall, I think this is a good selection of defenders, and they will be interesting to watch against Colombia. Now on to the midfielders. For midfielders, Sam Coffey, Savannah DeMello, Lindsay Horan, Olivia Moultrie, Ashley Sanchez, and Andy Sullivan. Interesting selection of midfielders. Still no Kat Macario yet, but Kilgore has said in the past that she wants to see how Macario will do at Chelsea since she is coming back from that ACL injury. The WSL season is still a bit fresh. There's only been 3 games so far, and Macario hasn't gotten to play yet. Maybe as the season goes on, she'll be able to grab those needed minutes. No Jalen Howell, which is a bit unfortunate because I feel like she would be good in these games. It's going to be interesting to see how all these midfielders do in these games against Colombia, because Colombia is a very, very physical team. I know Horan and Sullivan will be okay. They're used to getting beat up in the midfield. DeMello should be all right too. She'll probably push back. Sonnet may also be in the midfield for these games as well, so she will be able to add more support and stability in the midfield on top of Sullivan and Coffey. As for Coffey, Moultrie, and Sanchez, it's going to be interesting to see how these players handle Colombia's physicality and pressure in these games. Also, I think it's Moultrie's first call up to the senior team, so that's pretty cool as well. Great to see more young talent coming to the national team. Now on to the forwards. For forwards, Me Official, Ashley Hatch, Alex Morgan, Midge Purce, Trinity Rodman, Jaden Shaw, Sophia Smith, Alyssa Thompson, and Lynn Williams. This is a good selection of forwards and strikers. I love that Me Official got called up again. In one of the matches against South Africa, she proved to be a dangerous attacking threat. Hopefully, we can see her grab some goals in these friendlies. We also have Sophia Smith back. She was dealing with an injury and ended up missing the South Africa friendlies, but I think she'll do well in these games. I would like to see her paired with Rodman or Fischel. Now that I think about it, that's a very dangerous attacking line with Rodman, Smith, and Fischel. Like, these are three very strong goal-scoring options. Midge Purce will also put up a good fight against Colombia's back line. She's going to fight her way through, no doubt. Colombia's back line and defense is pretty good. So what we're needing to see from the attack, and also the midfield, and from the right and left backs, is more crosses and services being created. This is where we can also see Alyssa Thompson on the wings being able to add to that pressure as well. I'm also remembering the last time Ashley Hatch played against Colombia. It led to this really awesome picture of Lindsay Horan, Rose Lavelle, and Jalen Howell. Howell especially enjoyed Hatchie in that match. You can tell. Anyway, I think this is a good selection of forwards, but getting them in this team as a whole to connect where it counts is going to be essential in these matches against Colombia. On top of that, this U.S. team as a whole will be needing to figure out their plan of attack, figure out their chemistry, figure out how to manage Ashley Hatch's temper, and how to play against a physically aggressive team who's going to put them under pressure and challenge them at every turn. That all being said, I'm looking forward to these games. They're definitely going to be a lot of fun. But that is all I have for you guys today or tonight. Let me know what you think of this roster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.